Julia, the berserker BFer. Never fight her, so she has no talk events. Her trait is Reckless Warrior. Has increased critical chance. Can always use clubs, axes, and use club and axe skills, which deal extra damage. Not bad, though still nothing too special. So we'll keep her at C. Her play events are she gets psyched up, she runs around, she gets food poisoning, which paralyzes her, she gives an item, and she flails wildly. So that's 2 positives with 1 negative. So we'll put it at B. As for story interaction, she doesn't have any, so F. I'm itching to put my skills to use. Come on, let's go. Arthur, the dullahan girl. While talking to her, you learn that it is difficult for her to move her head and torso separately. She uses her hair to move her head. She serves the Queen of Grand Noah. She is friends and rivals of Cerberus. And she dislikes cats because they play with her head. Her trait is Dullahan Swordsman. Can always equip swords and knight swords. Can always use sword skills and demon arts. Sword skills deal 30% extra damage and have a reduced SP cost. Nothing special, so we'll put it at C. Her play events are she practices her swings, and she practices her swings and accidentally hits someone. Her head spins around. She throws her head but misses, and she flails wildly. So that's slightly positive, so we'll put it at B. As for story interaction, she has a bit, but not a whole lot, so we'll put her at B. Pocket Castle, she chats with Queen of Grand Noah. Your Majesty, the sword shall always be used for your sake. No, I am the Queen of Unidentified Metals. My apologies. Your Queen would consider your loyalty to be reassuring. Please continue to fight for your country in the future. Ha! With pleasure! As for presents, she dislikes fruits, vegetables, and rice. She likes meat, sweets, and bread. Interesting reactions include Connie Pond. This crab? Oh, it's not. Kids meal. A kids meal? Don't taunt me. Roast chicken. Roast chicken is a grand meal. It makes my blood boil. Yin stew. Is eating this part of my training? Rabbit rice cake. A rabbit-shaped rice cake? How cute! Choco Teddy. It's a bear! Wedding cake. Marriage. Not interested, but I'll take the cake. Pudding. Pudding? I'll take it before Caesar gets it. Parfait. Parfait. It's a delicious way to blow my mind. Cola. Cola? I'll have a drink between training sessions. Coffee? Coffee's not really my cup of tea. Beer? When alcohol's involved, my head and body get lost. Jerky? By training your jaw, you can refine your sword. Any of the grilled items? I'll let Cerberus have this. Poison mushroom. This is... I will cut you down! Skull. This is helpful. I use it in place of my lost head. Beetle. This would be strong in the Colosseum of the Bug World. And last but not least, the Chipapa. A spirit? How rare! Huh? It ran away. Caesar. The Cerberus girl. While talking to her, you learn that each head has a different personality. She actually likes cats, and she is loyal to the queen. Her trait is hellhound. Can always use beast skills, executing 3 times to a double SP cost. So, we learned that her ability to use certain beast skills 3 times in a row makes her actually kind of broken in many fights. So we'll put her at A. Her play events are her 3 heads argue amongst themselves. She howls, but nothing happens. She gets psyched up. She gives you some meat. She goes on rampage. So that's 2 positive, no negative. We'll go B. As for story events, she has some, but not a whole lot, so we'll put her at B. In the Pocket Castle, she talks to Queen of Grand Noah. My strength is for your sake, your majesty. No, I'm the queen of unidentified metals. How rude of me. Oh wait, did she really not notice? She also talks with Pochi. Miss Cerberus! Grrr, an ordinary dog, girl. You have 3 heads. Don't they get into fights? Of course we get into arguments frequently. Sometimes we even bite each other. She also talks to Arthur. But Arthur, I won up to the semifinals. I'm better than you, who lost in the quarterfinals. Regardless of what you say, we both lost against Luca. It was merely a combination problem. Whatever you say, I was defeated in the semifinals. And it's a firm fact that you were defeated in the quarterfinals. Gah, then let's settle this here. Come, let's have a match. Huh, if that's what you want. The games will be another opportunity. I hear you. As for presents, she is a carnivore that does not like sweets. Interesting reactions include the kids' meal. You treat me like a child, you'll get licked. Skin stew. Are you trying to poison me? Odin. 3 heads, 1 pot. Jelly. I don't really care for sweets, but I'll eat it to mess with Arthur. Beer. Booze! Let's party! Any of the grilled items. It's not very tasty. I think you overcooked it. Poison mushroom. Isn't this a poisonous mushroom? And last but not least, the chipapa. If you eat a spirit, you'll be punished. Carol, the minotaur girl. While talking to her, you learn that she believes in the demon cow queen. She needs to exercise or she will get fat, and she likes beef bowl. Her trait is powerful onee-san. Can always equip great swords, helmets, heavy helmets, bucklers, shields, heavy shields, armor, and heavy armor. Can always use sword and axe skills, dealing 30% extra damage. Not bad, but still C. Her play events are she practices her swings. She practices her swings and accidentally hits someone. She smiles. She gives you her milk. And she gets psyched up. So that's a little bit positive, so we'll put it at B. As for story interaction, she has a little bit outside of her normal stuff, so it's not really enough to call B, though. We'll still keep her at C. In Pocket Castle, she talks to Mina. Big Sister Mina, hey! Again? Please call me Big Sister Carol. Your boobs are as amazing as ever, Big Sister Mina! If you don't listen to what people say, I'll massage your chest and make them bigger. Heh, they were big from the start. Alright. As for presents, she dislikes fruits, vegetables, and sweets. She likes meat, bread, and rice. Interesting reactions include egg. Maybe I'll eat it as a fried egg. Milk. If I drink milk, will my boobs get bigger? Curry bun. It's so spicy, I feel better. Connie Pond. What lovely bread. Beef bowl. I can never say it out loud, but I love beef bowls. K-Rice. Does Big Sis look like a cat? Gin stew. This is in bad taste. Odin. It's fun to have everyone over for a potluck. Coffee. Coffee, I'll take it. Beer. I wonder if this is okay. Any of the grilled items? Don't make bad jokes. Cicada shell. Well, summer is here. Fish bones. Leftovers should go in the trash. Poison mushroom. It's a mushroom, munch munch. Skull. Let's bury them. Beetle. Oh, it's lively. And last but not least, the Chipapa. Oh, a spirit? Where are you going? Odette, the Minotaur girl. While talking to her, you learn that she likes beef bowl. She believes in the cow demon queen. She milks the other Minotauros, and she's good at housework. Her trait is powerful service. She can always equip axes, kitchen knives, and plates. Can always use axe, cooking, and service skills. Axe and service skills use reduced SP cost, and service skills use attack instead of dexterity. So, that's not very much, so C. Her play events are she gives food, she cheers, buffing the party, she becomes horny, she gives her milk, and she uses the flirtatious glance skill. So that's 2 positives with no negatives, so B. As for story interactions, she doesn't have much, so C. In the Pocket Castle, she talks to Widow. Miss Odette, you lost your husband as well, did you not? It seems like both of our spouses died young. Why did yours succumb so soon? My husband died young as well. Even though we had sex 20 times every night, our relationship was so harmonious. My husband kept at it 30 times a day. It's a strange disease that causes them to get thinner every day until they suddenly pass away. You girls smash too much. The men need breaks. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak and flabby. Death by Snoo Snoo. As for presents, she likes fruits, vegetables, meat, bread, and rice. She dislikes sweets. Interesting reactions include fish. I'm not going to eat it raw. How about I cook it? Sausage. Oh my, it's so big. Yeah, someone's lonely. Seaweed. Oh, what shall I cook with it? Milk. I have breast milk, so I don't need it. Connie Pond. Oh my goodness, it's so cute! Rice ball. Oh, lunch is going to be easy. Beef bowl. I love beef bowls, but that's a secret. Broiled eel. Oh my, it's gorgeous. Kids meal. Giving this to Auntie? How embarrassing. Kitty rice. I'm going to get angry if you treat me like a pet. Roast chicken. Roast chicken is so fattening. Skin stew. These pranks really trouble me. Odin. Let's all gather around the pot. Coffee. Not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Beer. I think I'm drunk. Grilled. Oh my. Bad child. Roast newt. Did you play a bad game or something? Poison mushroom. Ooh, Auntie's in trouble. Skull. I pity them. Weeds. Can you help me weed the garden too? And last but not least, the Chipapa. Oh, a little spirit. Going back to the woods. Taura, the minotaur girl. While talking to her, you learn that she loves beef bowl. She's more brains than muscles. And she repairs Machina. Her trait is Mechanic Minotaur. Can always use gun and Machina skills, dealing 30% extra damage. That's not much at all. So C. As for her play event, she gets an idea for an invention. She sulks about her strength. She creates a poisonous gas. Gives machine parts. Fires at random. The poisonous gas alone puts her at D. As for her story interactions, she doesn't have much, so C. In the Pocket Castle, she talks to Pronestein. Taura, could you assist me with the experiment? I'm an engineer, not a scientist. I'll help with what I can, so what's the experiment? Fight to the last man. I refuse. I mean, fight to just before the last man. Even if you're compromising, I still refuse. She also talks with Chrome. Even though you're a minotaur, you're an expert on Machina. You're just right. Can you help me with my work? I don't mind. What do you need me to do? Rocket punching zombie arms! No way! That's desecration of the dead! She also talks with Odette. You can build Machina, right, Taura? Will you build a Machina that can automatically clean? I heard there was something like that among the Machina that have been excavated. It might cause a problem for people in the clean business if it becomes popular, though. You're definitely right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wouldn't mind my work being replaced by a machine. How about a thick vibrator? She is lonely, a lonely auntie. As for presents, she dislikes fruits, vegetables, and bread. She likes meat, sweets, and rice. Interesting reactions include flour. I'm not a good cook. Milk? Are you overworking your cows? Let me try it again. Yakisoba bread. Don't be mistaking raging bulls don't eat bread. Although, yakisoba sure is tempting. Omu rice? Omu rice, yay! Beef bowl. Don't let anyone know that I like beef bowls. Kids meal. I'm not a child. Yin stew. What is this? Wedding cake? I'm not interested in marriage. I don't need love, but I do need sugar. Parfait? Parfaits are the best! Coffee? Coffee for work! Beer? I prefer coffee over beer. Any of the grilled items? I'm not hungry enough to eat something like this. Poison mushroom? Munch munch. Skull? Scary! Beetle? I'm inspired to make beetle-shaped machina! And last but not least, the Chipapa. A wind spirit? It ran away. Cow Demon Queen. The Minotaur Queen. While talking to her, you learn that her favorite food is beef bowl. She fights for the sake of her disgraced ancestor. And despite her size, she eats the same amount as a normal minotaur. Her trait is Herculean axe. Can always equip axes and clubs. Can always use axe, club, and giant skills. Dealing 50% more damage and gaining 1% damage for every percentage of missing HP. But have increased SP costs. So this girl hit like a goddamn truck when I got her. I think that's just a mix of her traits and class having high amounts of synergy. Just stacking damage buff on damage buff on damage buff. Her trait alone, though, I think her trait alone only deserves a B. For her play event, she flails wildly. She declares she will become Queen Beast. She falls asleep. She gives sukiyaki. And she uses the Megaton press skill by accident. So that's one positive with one negative. So C. As for story interaction, she has a bit, so B. In Pocket Castle, she talks to Mina. Cow meat demon queen, hey! The meat part is unnecessary. Memorize my full name. So I am Cow milk demon queen! The milk part is unnecessary. Fine. Just call me whatever you want. She also talks to Carol. Carol, among all my Aeonic brethren, you're a reliable one. It's been very hard work. If it's okay with you, I'll help anytime. Excellent. A good idea came to mind that you should become a queen. You'll need a large amount of beef bowl first. I decline. As for presents, she dislikes fruits, vegetables, sweets, and bread. She likes meat and rice. Interesting reactions include garlic. Ahead of what now? Oh, my mistake. Milk. This feels like an injustice against all cowgirl kind. Beef bowl. Let's make sure no one is looking. Ah, I'll accept it, of course. Kids meal. Ugh, you insolent! Sukiyaki. Sukiyaki party would be it? Ah, no, forget it. How excellent. Roast chicken. For some reason, I can't help but think I'm eating harpies. Skin stew. It's good! How surprising! Odette? Oh no, ho, the entire pot? Just for me? Of course I'll finish it all. Beer? The folks at Yamatai are the best. I'm satisfied. Sake. Yamatai sake is so good. Any of the grill items? I really have no interest. Fish bones? You're making a mockery out of me, aren't you? Poison mushroom? That feels good! Beetle? Are you telling me to go chew on bugs? Last but not least, the chipapa. Yes, recently we've seen an increase in the number of wind spirits.